Hello everyone, this is Stephanie. Welcome to another video. This is going to be kind of a short video because we're going to make these earrings to match the burnished lace bracelet. And after many tries of different, different ways of making them, I decided that one of the units held in this way and sort of embellished a bit around the edges, made a gorgeous earring. And it looks like a big earring, but it's so light and lacy that it really isn't. I mean, I'm not a big earring wearer, an wearer of big earrings, and this, it looks great on. And I think that because this is sort of a lacy, very specific design, I think sort of changing it too much, unless you just do a pearl or something like that, I think changing it up too much is going to, sort of compete with the other pieces in the collection. So I really am happy with how this came out. And of course easy because we already know how to make the units. Now, before we get started on those, I just wanted to mention that when I made this bracelet, when I made the tutorial, this bracelet was a prototype, and I had a couple of different joins in the bracelet, where I joined the units together, and I forgot that I had one in there and that I didn't, redo it. So somebody did mention that, which is great. I love it when you catch me in something, that I didn't even realize was happening, because then I looked at it and I said, oh my God, yeah, there's what I tried to do is I tried to join it with the bicones and not these little 15-0s, because you remember how difficult it was getting through the 15-0s, but it was worth it. So I redid it and I joined them all correctly, and now it looks really nice. I mean, I didn't really notice it before, but then when I looked at it, it looked, it looked like there was a little more space in between two of the units. So anyway, that's why that looked the way it did. So if you notice that, then it is true, that's there. But it was just a matter of, I was, playing with it to see if I could make the join easier. So you got the harder join, but the prettier bracelet. Okay, all right, so there we go. There's our bracelet. And here, okay, are the two earrings. And so what you want to do is, before we get started, let me just give you materials list, because if you're just making the earrings, then you only need the amount for the earrings. So for one earring, you're going to need 8 RounDuos, and I don't have any more RounDuos, because I already made the units for the earrings, so you need 8 of these guys. So 8, and this is Zinc Iris. I love this bead. I'm going to order 100,000 of them. I wish I could order 100,000. Anyway, I just love this. I love this color, and it just goes with everything. Okay, you need 24 4mm bicones, and I'm going to use the Tanzanite. So you need 24 of those. That's per earring, so you'll need 48. Okay, you'll need some 15-0 seed beads, and I've got my little pack here, and I'll just toss some of those down there. So you need some 15-0 seed beads. You need a size, either a 10 or a 12. Now this one, I think I have a 12 here, and see, I have a unit attached to it, because I had made these 2 units on the other video for the bracelet, because I didn't have enough of the RounDuos to make a whole bracelet, so I'm just, taking apart and playing. So you'll need a size 10 and probably a 12 if if we have difficulty getting through any of the beads like we did before. But the join was the difficult part, so I think we should be okay. But whichever works for you. If you're using a 10 and it gets stuck, then use your 12. I refuse to give up on my 15-0 seed beads. Because you could use 11-0s, it would probably look just as pretty. You just have to adjust the amount. Anyway, okay. And I'm still using my 8-pound fireline. You could go down to 6 if you want. So, you have some options there. So that's what you're going to need for this earring. And you're going to need 2 gold earring hooks, which I'm using right here. Okay, it doesn't matter what kind they are. These are sort of shepherd's hooks, I guess. So that's what you're going to need for this project. So get your materials together, and what we're going to do is I've already made my units, and you don't really need me to make another unit, because just go to the bracelet, and the bracelet is made in units. So just go to the bracelet video. It's right there on YouTube, probably right, you know, in the first couple of videos, and make yourself 2 units, like so. Okay, so you're going to have your, you know, you're going, and come out of your unit, let's see, come out of your unit, maybe out of the corner. Doesn't really where you come out, matter where you come out. We're just going to start, you know, in one corner, and we're going to embellish and go around, and then we're going to make the loop to put the earring hook on, and, you know, we're going to, you know, embellish a little bit more. So just sort of come out the bottom hole of one of your super duos like that. Okay, so why don't you do that? Make your 2 units. Have, you know, keep the thread on them. I cut the thread off one, but I'll just have to add some thread on that. But keep the thread on it, and then meet me back here when you have your 2 units made, and we will turn these little units into this really, really gorgeous earring. Okay, see you soon. Okay, we're back. So I've made one earring. Here it is. Now we're going to make the second one. So we're coming out of one of the top, you know, one of the round duos out of the bottom hole. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a 15-0, and we're going to go through the 2 seed beads on the top, just sort of filling in a little space there. Okay, then we're going to take 5, 15-0s. We're going to come down the 2 15-0s on the bottom of that round duo, and that's going to fill in the, just like, that's going to circle the top of the round duo, kind of like the center part here. And then take your needle, come back up through, just through the round duo, and give that a pull. Okay, pull that tight, and there you have that. Okay, so now I want you to go through go down the line by going through all the beads. Should have plenty of room in there right now. Go down, come through the bottom hole of the next round duo. Turn it around to where it's comfortable for you to work. Pick up one round duo, one 15-0, go through the 2 15-0s. On the side, pick up 5 15-0s, go down the 2 15-0s on the bottom. There, you've covered that one. Go back through just the round duo and give a pull. So you see how that's already starting to like push these 2 ends out. It's sort of making it a diamond shape, kind of, you know, it pushes it in a little bit, and this part is sticking out a little bit. Okay, so then go back down through all your beads again. Okay, you want to come out, the bottom hole, of the next round duo. Shouldn't really be tight at this point. I'm just, there we go. I'm just a little clumsy at the moment. Okay, so look how hard I was holding that thing. I've got little impressions from the crystals. Okay, so that's what you have. So do this one and do the next one, and I'll meet you when you're done with the last, covering the last RounDuo. Okay, we're back. So I've done the last two RounDuos. I've covered them, and I've come out of the RounDuo that I'm going to put my loop on. So I want you to come up. So you're coming out of the RounDuo itself, okay? So I want you to come up. I want you to see this. The next 3, 4, 6 beads. Now it could be 7. Let me just check that out. Okay, 6 beads. So we've come up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've come up to 6 beads from where we came out of the RounDuo. We're not counting these 2 on the side. So we've come up 6 beads. Okay. Put 5 15-ohs on your needle. Come around 3 of your 15-ohs that are around the RounDuo, and come back up 2 of those 5. Okay, I want you to skip, you can see this, number 3, go back down 2. Okay, it's going to make our little point, and then go back through the 3 that you came out of. Now reinforce that. Go back up the 2. Okay. Go down, skip the 3rd one. Go down the next 2. Pull that into place. Go through the 3 on the bottom. Okay? Give that a tug. All right, so that's what it's going to look like. I'm going to come in a little bit so you can see it. Okay. All right. It's a little bit much. I think I'll pop out just a teeny bit. Okay. So reinforce that little sort of pointy loop, and then go down the seed beads like so, and go across your RounDuo, coming out the bottom hole. Okay, of that RounDuo, give that a tug. And now what you can do here is you can reinforce this as many times as you like. I'm just going to go through the line of beads here, and just at this point you can do some reinforcing. So if your piece doesn't feel sturdy enough yet, just go through your beads. You don't have to go through the beads on the top. You can just go through your beads right there. Go through, come out the RounDuo. Make sure you don't get caught. Okay, come out the RounDuo. And then keep going around, okay, until you feel that your earring is sturdy enough. So you may have to make a pass or so around just to sort of fill it up with thread like I did with the others. You know, this is much more sturdy. It's going to hang right. So this I'd go through a few more times, but I won't do it now. Right now we'll put the earring hook on. And what I wanted to show you with the earring hook is I have this little earring hook. Okay, there's a little tiny loop. So I would like to show you how to make the loop bigger if you don't happen to have one with a bigger loop. So take your round nose pliers and kind of open it up a little bit, okay? And then sort of wiggle your way in a bit, like so, so that you're down, you know, you've gone down the round nose part of the pliers a little bit. So the loop is getting bigger. See, so as the more I go down, the bigger the loop gets. So you see how you can make a big loop from a little tiny loop just by using those round nose pliers. So I think that's a pretty good sized loop now, and I think my earring will fit through there. I'm not going to take the thread off of it right now because I do want to sew it in a little bit more, but I will just show you that this loop works out really well. There you go. So there's one. Here's the one I finished. That's a little more sturdy because I did weave it in a little bit more. So this one will do a little bit more. Okay, here's your pair in Amethyst. I might as well just do the whole thing, right? Okay, come out, move this. We'll grab the bracelet. Put that there. Okay. Okay, so there you go. We did it. We made the earrings. I'm seeing some like really interesting things just like that. Like maybe making a bracelet every other, I don't know. You know, you just look, I know it happens to everybody all the time. When you're beading, you see things, oh my gosh, I could do this now. Now I can do that, and now I can do this. So this is a pretty easy earring to make because you're just doing this component, but yet you're making a really beautiful earring that looks great on, and that's nice and lacy, and I think you're going to love it. Okay, so there you go. That's the earring that's going to go with, that's the burnished lace earring. And I hope you enjoy this video. I hope you will subscribe, leave me some comments, join me on Facebook, like me on Facebook, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.